Today's virtual meeting is the first open meeting of Club Justice members, and our idea is to bring together colleagues and friends to improve access to justice in our countries. We unite here to learn from each other, and we want to answer global challenges in access to justice. And this particular virtual meeting aims to bring together various government and non-governmental actors from all over the world. Congratulations to organizations from Moldova, from Albania, from North Macedonia, from Ukraine, Kenya, Poland, Mongolia, Kyrgyzstan, and Argentina, who has already joined Club Justice. It's great to see all of you today. Actually, we'd like to dedicate this meeting to answer the question of what should we do as access to justice global community to solve public health and social problems caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Just before we get to the interactive session, we have speakers who will briefly welcome us to this meeting today. First, we have Mr. Sioma, Ukrainian Legal Aid Foundation Director, who is one of those actually who has designed this idea of Club Justice. Kola, the floor is now yours.
Greetings to everybody. This is a really great day for us because we're opening an international club for people and institutions that work in the field of access to justice. So welcome, please, in the one and only Club Justice. All of us around the world feel problems because of laws, rules, regulations, and we all feel what justice means. For example, the rules should be the same for everyone, and legal opportunities should be the same for everyone. We all understand it. So in Ukraine, we decided to create a platform which will be free and open for every institution all around the world which work in the field of access to justice, to share experience, best practices, notify about great events, and gather for meetings. We want the Club Justice to be a free platform, and so that every organization can freely do what it likes in the field of access to justice. Therefore, I am to say one circumstance which is really needed to say: we organizers, we administrators declare the right to administer the Club Justice will be transferred from organization to organization. Today, the club is administered by the Ukrainian team, and only because we need to launch the Club Justice. In future, this right, or I would say this really big duty, will be transferred to some other country. And this will ensure openness, transparency, readiness for changes, everything that is needed for justice around the world. So today, we administrators, we organizers, we encourage everybody to focus on the content for our Club Justice. Our Ukrainian team has some great ideas, and we encourage all countries, all teams, all institutions to share your experience, to disseminate your ideas. In the end of my short speech, I would like to say that justice needs to be defended, and justice needs defenders. And together, I believe we'll do our best and justice will triumph.
I now turn to Mr. Romanov, Human Rights and Justice Program Director, International Renaissance Foundation. Roman is one of those people who inspire and support the idea of this international access to justice network.
Thanks, Kateryna. Hi, everyone. First of all, it's really great to be able to launch something at this very tough times for just any new start. I'd like to thank the Ukrainian Legal Aid Foundation and the Ukrainian Access to Justice School of Practice for being able actually to suggest this framework and actually offering their managerial capacity at this very important starting point. I think that we all who are here now, I just looked through the participants list before, we all are quite experienced and don't need to be advocated for the value of these horizontal links of learning from each other, being able to support each other, being able to understand what are the learning experiences in different national contexts. We are living in the world there, the vertical structures are very much powerful. But I don't believe that the legal empowerment could work without these bottom-up ideas and bottom-up initiatives. It's really important to have the framework how to link together all those actors. And I don't think that there is only one way to make it. So being able to run some international programs before, I think it would be excellent to have more sustainable linkages without relying upon the global institutions, but trying to understand each other and to be frank, open. I think that it's should be not only about successes, but different learning experiences. I think that this framework of horizontal equal partners with some experiences and linkages and the national context is the only format which allows us to be frank enough, open enough, valuable for each other. So relying on our previous experience, I really believe that there is a way to move forward and to understand what sort of framework is vital, is useful for that partnership. So on behalf of the International Renaissance Foundation, I'm very happy to welcome everyone. And once again, thanks for the managers, for the team, which, is ambitious enough to suggest ambitious projects. So thanks and welcome.